The branches that were shortlisted for the Nestle India Limited were electrical, mechanical, and production and industrial engineering. Fortunately, no student from the production and industrial engineering was shortlisted. From the mechanical, we had 27 guys shortlisted, and for the GD process, then we had a GD process. They were divided into three groups, 9 students each, and the GD topics comprise mainly of the current affairs topics like FDI and retail. For my group, that was status of primary education in India. So if you read current newspapers and keep some stats in your mind, then definitely you can crack the GD process. For the personal interview process, we had 3 students from each of the 3 groups for the personal interview process. Now the interview process combined of HR. For myself, it was completely an HR interview. It started from the basic question: tell us about yourself. Then, then there was a question for that why Nestle you want to join, why your CGPA is low. That was not the case for me, but I don't know why they asked me that question. Then where do you see yourself after 5 years, and who all are the competitors of Nestle, so that they want to know that have you gone through the website of the company or not. So that was the main strategy. For the first question, like tell us about yourself. Basically, you have to give your family background and whatever you have done or improved upon after coming to the college. So for that case, I was a member of the Students Affairs Council. I am the member of the inter IT sports team. So that helped me to, and they cross question back that what you do as a are you a batsman or a bowler, and what have you done for the Students Council. So all this question were asked for me in that part. Then the next question was why your CGPA is low. So for that case, mine is 7.6, not that low. But what I replied to that was that in first year we have some subjects like ratta fiction subjects like biotechnology and all. So that affected some scores. But gradually in my progressive years, I have continuously improved my scores. Then why do you like to join Nestle? In that question, you can definitely, if you have gone through the website, the key is that you go through the website of the company and give some basic like what the projected growth of the company, how it has been growing in the past few years. So that stats that impresses the HR or the other interview panel definitely. Then they further question me that or why then why this any other company, that there are so many companies growing very well. So I just chuckled and just answered that I love chocolates. So that was my answer. After 2 or 3 questions, then where do you see yourself after 5 years? For that question, a basic answer is that being a technical engineer here, definitely you will see yourself after at a good managerial position, and that was my answer itself. That I see myself at a good managerial position after 5 years. But then they cross question then why don't you do an MBA? So I just replied that if the company wants me to do an MBA, then definitely I will pursue an MBA. Then they again crossfired me that then and if you don't want, then I just replied that if my growth is company is happy with my growth and I'm contributing enough to the company, then definitely I'm happy with my BTech graduation. So I think then they just chuckled and I think they were satisfied with the answer. The basic technical questions that were asked to me were from the internships, only internships. My second year internship was at Delhi Metro Rail Corporation Limited. From that part, they were only interested in what the project comprised of. The main questions targeted to me were on the third year internship, which I did in Kirloskar Brothers Limited. And there I was very comfortable with the how the pumps are manufactured and the basic terminologies with pumps. So I intently took them to terms like cavitation, and so they intently asked me that what cavitation is. So I just replied it, and I think they were satisfied that I knew some technical terms also. The most important tip for the Nestle is first keep your CGP above 7, because that's the main criteria from where they shortlist. The second, for the GD, they mainly ask current affair questions, current affair topics. So just keep yourself updated. Read the newspapers at least from at least one semester before you should start taking up the newspapers. And for the interview round, just be frank enough. Don't lie to them because they are really very experts. And all the best. Be confident.